What's good, my people? Back again with another video. Just before I get into this one, as always, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Check out all the content, all the videos, all that good stuff. So I've got two pairs. I've got a pair of Asics and I've got a pair of New Balances, which I thought were very similar. So I thought I'd compare to kind of see the similarities and the differences. What I do love is I've got a very similar colorway also. So they're both taupe. So this is the Asics Gel Kayano 14. Just pop that down there. And then we've got the going everywhere New Balance 2002R. So there are lots of similarities and differences between these two pairs, to be honest. So they're very similar but very different at the same time. So we'll just start from the bottom. They both got, a standard sort of sole, and if you can actually tell or see, it is very, very similar in terms of like the way the traction is. Even so, like for example, the bottom, let me just grab it, that's quite similar. And then we've got the plastic. This plastic bit's quite big, this plastic is kind of smaller, but it does go underneath. And then even the way this is at the bottom is 1, 2, 3, so it's basically 1, 2, 3, and then one piece, which is basically one piece. The only difference is here it's kind of split on the Asics. On the New Balance, it's together, it's one piece. Very, very similar, I must say. The midsole as well, you can see a lot of differences and similarities at the same time. So this is Asics, they got the gel type midsole, and then the New Balance basically has the similar thing, which is kind of like a gel. With the Asics one, it's not got holes. This one kind of does have holes or gaps. And then there again, you can see on the back, there has kind of gaps there. Even this bit is very similar, but it's just not as deep, like gapped. But the midsole is very, very similar, if I must say. Like even on this side, you see how it just goes plain. On both sides it goes plain, and then here it's got a bit of plastic. There we've got the bit of plastic as well. Very, very similar. Very, very similar. The more you look at it, the more you notice how similar they are. Then the uppers both have like suede and mesh. The 2002R suede, I have to say, is slightly better. So it's got more of a butter smooth suede, and then on the Asics it's kind of more of like a rough suede. So it's like not as neat or flat down, but it's still really nice, but just not as much as the New Balance. And we've also got the mesh upper and like the toe box, etc. Same thing both companies have. The mesh on this is, you can see massive holes, you can see it from far. Here it's got like tinier holes, it's way different. They both do have their branding, so it says 2002R on there, and then the gel Kayano 14 on the other one. Even the logos very similar. This is leather, this is like a plasticky type leather-ish material. Very strange. I need to start learning names of materials, to be honest. One difference is like on the front of this bit, it's quite standard, normal. Here we've got a bit of gel that the Asics have. Going on to the toe box and the wraparound, like it's very similar. Even if you look at the shape of the toe box, like for example the New Balance, it's not the same shape, but it becomes the same shape because of that piece of 3M there. Hold it like this, makes it easier. So you can see the little piece of 3M. Here the New Balance, they've got an N. Asics don't really have any branding here, but very similar, if I have to say. And then even here we've got mesh. Here it's got mesh on the medial side. I think it's the medial side or the inner side. The instep, it's slightly more different. So there's more mesh on the Asics pair, less mesh on the New Balance pair. Lots of suede, bits of leather. Actually, that's like a nubuck. Then going to the laces, obviously New Balance do use these laces. They do also use these laces. I'll be honest, I'm a fan of both. Then we've got the tongue with the same mesh as the upper. Same thing here, to be honest, same mesh as the upper. Then we've got the New Balance running on the New Balance pair, and then we've got the Asics logo on the Asics pair, which again, very similar, if I have to say. Like, they've kind of done a very similar sort of thing. Every shoe, every trainer has like branding here, or nearly every shoe. Then on the inside, same thing. So like the cushioning, got very similar cushioning. The New Balance one does feel slightly better, and obviously on the inside they got their respective branding. So yeah, very similar, very different. If I was to make them go head to head, I'd honestly think the 2002 are just wins. They are quite different, but like similar at the same time. The thing I like more about these is because I'm a bit taller, they're a bit chunkier, so they suit me a bit more. This can make my feet look slightly long because it is a big size, and because of like they're more but slimmed down. This pair's slightly chunkier, not very chunky, but it's slightly chunkier, so it does have like a bit more height on it, if you want to say, even look. So this bit, if you want to talk about the collar, etc., so if we line them up, it does have a bit of height on it, so you can see the difference. It does have a bit more height on it, is a bit more chunkier. But yeah, the New Balances definitely for me, but I have to respect the Asics as well. Love them both. Amazing colorways for both, to be honest. That taupe colorways, both companies did an amazing job, and big shout outs to both companies. I have also reviewed these pairs separately, so you can have a look on the channel for those videos. I'll try and link them, etc., if I can, or I'll pop them below so you can see the reviews, the on foots. I've got more comparison videos, etc. to have a look at all the content, all the videos. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and take care, my people.